Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike for video games, which means I largely can't perform for them right now, but I can still play them, guys, with you guys, for you guys, so grab your switches if you'd like to join in, and we'll kind of get going and all that lovely stuff. But welcome to the Monday edition. I don't really have anything to say, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope your week has gone off to a good start. Let's say hi to some people. So hi Silent Storm, hi Kevin, hi Cramorant, hi Onlara, hi Cheese, hi Kieran, hi Nightbot. If I didn't say Cramorant, hi Cramorant, and if I didn't say Silent Storm, hi Xander. And if I've missed anyone, please let me know. I think I saw Toko at the top. There's Toko! Hello! Okay. So that's very loud, isn't it? So I hope you guys are doing well. No, we'll get into things pretty quickly. We'll do that in a minute. What was I going to say, though? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Just remind me at some point today if I don't end up talking about it. I probably will end up talking about it. But just talking about the time we begin doing the streams, like with the upcoming schedule change or whatever. Because I may actually start changing things as early as this week. And it sounds like a lot of you guys maybe like the idea of me streaming earlier rather than later. So we'll see how it goes. Kiba, hi. Welcome. Okay. So if you would like to play along with me today, we'll get into things quickly. But don't say, I know you know what you're going to have to type in chat, but please don't do it yet. Hold your horses. May all horses be held until I say the magic phrase. So what we're going to do is, number one, if you would like to play along with me in the Dynamax Adventure today, then here's what I need you to do. One, please make sure you are watching the video live. That if you're on YouTube and you like hover your mouse on the video or you tap the middle of the video, that in the bottom left-hand corner of the video, you see that red circle next to the word live. Red circle, that means you're live. If there's a gray circle and a negative number, that means you're not watching live. So please do make sure you're watching live. If you do have to pause or, pee or grab a snack or whatever happens, like if anything happens at any point during the stream, also please make sure that you get back to watching the video live. So do just make sure that if you're playing at all, that you do just hover on the YouTube video and check that you're watching it live, and check that you're watching it live right now. We're like 2 minutes in, you're probably going to be watching live. But the other thing as well, Xander just put the reminder, so there we go. The other thing as well is, if you are interested in playing, I will need you to post in chat in the following format, with the following structure. When I say ready, set, bow, please wait until I say ready, set, bow. But what you're going to do is you're going to write in chat, you're going to say strike in big capital letters, and then you're going to say, I can do, and you're going to let me know what you can do out of Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. Those are my current tickets, because if you've caught a Pokemon in the Dynamax Adventures, you cannot capture it again. This means you can't shiny hunt for them, and I want to try and pair people up with Pokemon that they can shiny hunt for and stuff like that. So it's Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. So you're going to say strike, and then I can do, and you're going to let me know which of those three you can do, okay? So with all that said, you guys are all familiar with this, so I won't beat around the bush too much. Ready, set, bow. And then I'll get the spreadsheet up and we'll get going on this thing. Sorry, we will chat in a second and be like, how are you guys doing? And all that lovely stuff. Like, did you have a good weekend? Who had fun this weekend? I am kind of, today is, if I don't get any shinies today, I will, by my, own definition, be in drought. Which is shocking. Okay, so, sorry, Xander, those emojis just look like a horse has farted, rather than going fast. Okay, so, oh, a wild mod, perhaps a wild Kramen, is adding names to the spreadsheet. Well, this is very helpful. It allows me to do things faster. Okay, so, Kieran, so we'll put, Kieran there. And then, hang on, let's just check. Oh yeah, Onlara can do those two, so I'll do that. And then... Okay, so here's what we're going to do then. If I have understood the assignment, and if I've got everyone listed and all this stuff. Okay, so listen up. Here are the teams. Thank you, Kramen, for the assist. Lexi, you missed a stream Saturday. I talked about Beyblade for all 4 hours. No, I'm kidding. But I can talk about Beyblade later. Because I'm at, like, what, 12 or 13 episodes in or something like that? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So, listen up. Team 1. Dialga. We've got Kieran, Silent Storm, and Cheese. And then Team 2, Lunala, we've got Onlera, Kevin, and Kiba. Why is Onlera always at the very top of the Lunala? Well, no, I do know why, actually. But Team 2, Lunala, Onlera, Kevin, and Kiba, okay? Is that everyone? Have I assigned you properly to things that you can do? Let me know if I messed up or made a boo-boo. That's not a mispronunciation of Bo. And there we go. So, yeah. So let me know if that all sounds good. If I got anything wrong, then if I got anything wrong, then let me know. But otherwise, we'll kind of just get right into things. Just having a sip of water, because that's very important. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay. So please make sure on the Wycom you are connected to the internet. That it doesn't say local communication, but that it says internet in the top right-hand corner. Also, I'm just going to move my TV screen quick. There we go. That's a bit easier to see. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then... when we're connected to the internet, we're going to talk to the scientist lady. And this is for Team 1. This is for Kieran, Silent Storm, and Cheese, okay? I don't have a fun pun or team name for any of you guys. Just Kieran, Silent Storm, and Cheese. Please come on down. You guys are going to select the anything goes, because anything is fine. But I am going to select Dialga. Hopefully we have a nice, strong team. Angry Craggy. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then, so when we're on the pink screen, we've got Dialga. We're gonna go 10, 28, and then 0409. That's 10, 28, 0409. Craggy, it must be like ridiculous. Actually, no, it must be like a bit past midnight. So that's not too crazy late, but hello. But lovely to see you guys. Oh, quick reminder before we begin, or as we begin, if you have not done this yet, please click like on the video. It does just help out so much, and we hugely appreciate it here at Bo Video Games. But again, just this is kind of my job right now, and I need all that lovely algorithm stuff, all that algorithm help as much as possible, so just a little like can help so much. We've got Kieran, we've got Cheese. No Silent Storm. Silent Storm, let us know if anything is up. Oh, Silent Storm's in. Never mind, ignore what I just said. I should have waited 2 more seconds. Okay, Dialga is weak to ground and fighting type moves. Those are the types of moves that we seek. But if we can't find any of that, steel types are very good defensively. So, oh, Craggy, is that one of your Halloween parties? Like one of your 3 Halloween parties? Oh, and Cheese has just asked the same as well. But there we go. Oh, wait, no, it's only 11. Oh, yeah, it's only 11 because you're 7 hours ahead this week. Sorry, this is the week where you're 7 hours ahead, not 8 hours. Okay, so, but steel types defensively wall Dialga. Ready, set, bow. Let's do this thing! And we'll see how this goes. Okay, so, oh, Rhydon is good. Skarmory is okay. I know I said steel types, but Skarmory does have an ability where its defense gets, like, weaker and weaker and weaker. So it's an okay choice. Oh, Hitmonlee. Okay, so we've actually got, like, 3 really good Pokemon here, and then, like, Skarmory is okay. So, okay. Yeah, we can probably just pick Pokemon based on what's, like, the easiest way to get through. But we will just see if there are any strong Pokemon on the way. So I think we should probably go for Xatu. And then, oh, there is Hitmonchan. We could go for the Hitmonchan, because that's good. And then, yeah, and then we can just figure this out by the time we get to the end. Like, we could do, like, the Jolteon or something. But should we go to the left? Just because Xatu... We'll be able to take out Xatu pretty easily, I think. I know it's super effective against Hitmonlee. But, like, I've got super effective Rock. Skarmory has Assurance. Palisand has Stab Shadow Ball. So, I think this should be pretty good. Okay. Okay, but how has your guys' week begun? We are on Monday afternoon. Has anything dramatic or exciting happened to kick off your week? I mean, for me, actually, it's funny because I today have like received like 3 auditions, and slash done 3 auditions, and I think like last week I got like 2, like all of last week or something like that. So basically, I had like 2 or 3 last week. So basically, I've done more auditions so far today than I did like in the entirety of last week or something like that. So, you know, so that's something that's different. That's news. Okay, nicely done. Right, here comes the big rock. Kadoosh, nice. Sandvale. And Shadow Ball. Show me potato salad. Okay, sorry, I was thinking that game was going to do something else there, but okay, never mind. Oh, right. Oh, yes, sorry, yeah, it used Simple Beam on you, yes. Wide Guard isn't really a good thing for Xatu, because I don't think it has any spread moves. Oh, yeah, oh, gosh. Yeah, we just want to, like, attack things if we have the chance. Because we want to get those KOs in if we can. The fewer chances we give the opponent to attack, the more likely, or the higher the probability of success for the Dynamax Adventure, is my mathematical rule. Okay, so well done, Team 1. We're 1 battle down, 2 to go before Dialga, and then Dialga, which should hopefully be okay. But yeah, should we go for... Actually, I tell you what, I don't know if Skarmory would like to switch for Xatu, just because that will be better against Hitmonchan than Skarmory. So if, like, Skarmory switched for Xatu, that would be better against Hitmonchan than just Skarmory. I know it's unconventional, but I'm trying to get used to these situations where we only need to switch for, like, 1 battle. But, let's see. Okay, yeah, so we've got Hitmonchan to the left. And then, okay, so for the final one, yeah, we could just do something like Jolteon, because we have, like, 2 ground types. But for now, let's just go left for Hitmonchan. But yeah, but basically, Xatu can use, like, Psychic here, or it can use, like, Dynamax Max Mindstorm, if it's the Dynamax Pokemon. And then that'll be, like, really, really, really strong against Hitmonchan. Just bear in mind, if we do set up Max Mindstorm, our priority moves won't work. So, like, no quick attacks, sucker punches, anything like that. Okay. I am weak to Hitmonchan, but I'm actually not that worried because its moves are, like, kind of weak. So, I can just use Drill Run, and then we can see how that goes. Oh, that's a good question from Silent Storm. What is everyone's favorite Hitmon? Silent Storm's as Hitmontop. Mine has always been, well, so out of the original 2, mine was Hitmonlee. That was always, like, my choice. I do like Hitmonchan a bit more nowadays. I might like it more than Hitmonlee now. But back in the day, I liked Hitmonlee more. But then once Hitmontop came around, like, Hitmontop was my favorite. And so it's then funny that I then got to be, like, in Beyblade. Because basically, like, the Beyblade... There are, like, 2 Beyblade Pokemon. And yeah, and I really like them both. But yeah, Hitmontop kind of became my favorite. It was a shame that it was always, like, so difficult to, like, obtain. But I think isn't Hitmontop kind of like the best one, like competitively, or at least it's had the most success competitively. Also 2468, that cheer was not great. What? So I have to say it, Toko. I have to get the engagement in chat up, even if it means I have to say Beyblade 50,000 times. But yeah, no. So Hitmontop. But that's like, oh, Lexi. I think I have like joked about this before, but Lexi, have you ever seen the Hitmontop mini game in Pokemon Stadium 2? Like, and that is like a serious question. I feel like I've kind of alluded to it before, but like, have you actually ever like looked it up? I think I've sort of said like, oh, if you've never looked that up, you should like look that up. But oh, well, you need to look up the Hitmontop minigame in Pokemon Stadium 2. Open a separate tab. Don't click off this stream. But open a separate YouTube tab and look up, like, the Hitmontop minigame Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, yeah, so Zatu can switch for Hitmontop here. And then that'll be good. And then yeah. And then should we just do Jolteon? Because we've got 2 ground types. I know Jolteon does have ghost moves, so that's not great for Palisand, but yeah. But okay. But yeah, so if Zatu switches for Hitmonchan, excellent. Sorry to get you switching so much, Cheese. But it's like, it's a Beyblade minigame. It's really, like, the actual, like, game feel of it, like, to have it in your hands and to play it, it's really, really fun. Also, there are some berries behind this, Jolteon as well. This is Jolteon, right? Yeah, it looks like a Jolteon. We could have gone for, like, I think in fairness, actually, Gourgeist wouldn't have had anything super effective against us, but it's just, we've got, like, better, you know, physical stab ground moves here and stuff like that. Oh, Kevin, you watched all 26 of X, and the series has really grown on you, but Quad Strike is still the best, though. Kevin, I believe you misspelled Quad Drive, but I will allow it. Xander, Kramin, you don't need to bring down the hammer on that one. We don't bring down the hammer for simple spelling mistakes, do we, Kevin? Do we, Kevin? Do we, Kevin? No, I'm kidding. Okay. But yes, let's see. On Lara, you got the BDSP switches. Excellent. Zanda's got the hammer. Zanda's like, my time to shine. That's the noise I'm going to picture whenever Xander and Kramen come down on people with the hammer. The Smash Bros hammer sound. And then like the hammerhead like falls off. Or you get the golden hammer, but it's the squidgy golden hammer, so like okay. Who Dynamaxes at Dialga? That's a good point. It's whoever's after Hitmonlee. So is that going to be me? That's not bad. In all honesty, if it's me, that's not a bad idea, just because I am the one Pokemon who is going to be, like, weak to Dialga, technically. Okay, we got the burn. So let's just keep attacking this thing. Right. Let's see what we've got. Guys, we are like powering through this very, very quickly, but that's good because so here's what I'm thinking with regards to so for those who missed it like over the weekend and stuff like that, or for the past few days, I will keep saying this every stream. Basically, because I feed stray cats every day and because I need to do it before the sun goes down, I'm thinking that I'm gonna need to change the time of the streams in anticipation of the clocks going back, or at least after the clocks go back. Here in America, they go back this weekend. If you're from other parts of the world, like the UK, they went back this weekend just gone. But if you're in America, they go back this coming weekend. So yeah, we don't want this Jolteon. I think we're better with the teammates we've got. But yeah, no, chat, we're doing very nicely. We've lost like 1 life, and we're at Dialga in like 10 minutes. Like, this is great. So, berries! And then we go. Xander is fully hammer licensed, both in regular hammers and gold hammers. Xander never has the hammer flying off, nor does he have the squidgy hammer. That is how proficient Xander is with the hammer. And that is how, you know, most excellent his hammer license is. So basically, though, I'm going to be changing the time of the streams because of the sort of daylight savings change, and stray cats. But what the thing was, originally when I talked about this, I talked about, just attack this thing, no setup or weird moves or anything like that, okay? So I am going to be changing the time. Now, and I put a post in the community post, but could you guys, like, just let me know in chat today, like, what's good for you? You can post in the, you can go to the community tab and vote in the poll. I did set up a poll, like, go vote in it if you haven't. But could you let me know right here, right now in the chat? Basically, there were 2 times I proposed, right? So right now, I begin the stream each day at 4 o'clock Pacific time, right? So currently it's 4:22 p.m. We just had the Nightbot 22-minute game. So it's 4:22 p.m. I begin at 4 p.m. Basically, I'm either going to move the stream to 1 hour later at 5 p.m. or I'm going to move it earlier, 2 hours earlier, to 2 p.m. So either 5 p.m. or 2 p.m. So 5 p.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Which one of those is, like, better for you guys, or is it about the same? Like, is one of those times actually, like, better for you guys? Is, like, so for Kevin, for example, 5 p.m. was, like, a worse time. That was like, oh, I might not be able to join the streams anymore, and we would lose Kevin, and we don't want to lose Kevin. So, but, like, is there anything where, like, oh, if I streamed at 2 p.m., if I streamed 2 hours earlier, would that mean that, like, some of you guys wouldn't be able to make it? If I streamed at 5 p.m., if I streamed later, because a bunch of you are on the East Coast, like, is like 5 p.m. on the East Coast, like, too late for you guys? So, because basically, in the poll so far, it's overwhelmingly in favor of 2 p.m., and I will admit, 2 p.m. is better for me, so it would only be if, like, 5 p.m. was the overwhelming thing. So I don't, like, also, here's the thing as well. I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not asking, like, what you guys think is better generally. I'm just asking what is best for you, just to make sure, but yeah, this is for the streams. Like, if I streamed at 2 p.m. or if I streamed, and this is just for weekdays, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The weekends I've got locked in. It is decided when it comes to the weekends. But for the weekdays, I'm either thinking this, like, 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. thing. And in the poll so far, like, 2 p.m. is, like, overall, like, winning and, like, by a lot kind of thing. And so, honestly, I think that one is better for me, because it means I don't have to, like, wait around all day to stream. It means I can kind of get up, I can do stuff in the morning, I can stream in the afternoon, and then I still have the evening to, like, feed the cats and do other things. Whereas, if I'm streaming until, like, 7 p.m., that means I don't really have a whole lot of time in the evening to do anything. So, yeah, I was worried, though, for some people. But so far, like, the people who've posted in the poll, so if you haven't posted in the poll, like, let me know if it's, like, better, worse, about the same. But I will admit that the 2 p.m. is preferable for me, so it's only if, like, a whole load of people were like, oh no, I need it to be, like, the 5 p.m. one. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, Team 1. That was fun, and also very nice. We got good choice. We had good choices there. We did well with the team we had. So very nicely done. So Kevin voted earlier because that works better. Kieran earlier's not good on Thursdays. Okay. Cheese doesn't matter too much. Earlier you can stay. Oh, okay, so it's better. So that is kind of like better for cheese, basically. And then yeah. Oh, on Lara, you're up to 1,005. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Cheese, should you take Xatu or Hitmonchan? Are they both shiny? Okay, hang on. I will, so Team 2, on Lara, Kevin, and Kiba, please get ready. In about a minute, we'll get on with round 2. So, Xatu is not shiny. Hitmonchan is not shiny. Jolteon is not shiny. But I've got all those Pokemon as shiny. You know who I do need as shiny, though? The Minty Boy, Dialga. Hey there, Minty Boy. No, he's not shiny. What? Okay, so... right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I am going to take Xatu, though, the unsung hero of this Dynamax adventure. Okay. So, if your body is ready, then we will proceed with Team 2. So, on Lara, Kevin, and Kiba, please come on down. Please get ready. Yes, Clam Fandango, we'll keep the Dialga ticket. We're going to talk to the lady. She's going to ask if we want to do a Dynamax adventure. We're going to say yes. You guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say not Solgaleo, because we're doing Lunala. We're going to save the game. We're going to... when we're on the pink screen, set up our code. And then what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to do 10, 28, and then 16, 28. So that's 10, 28, 16, 28. So let's do this thing. I know that Minty Boy. We're waiting for the Minty Boy. What will be really funny is if we just keep getting legendaries that aren't Dialga. That'll be the funny thing. Okay. Ooh, a Skybo with a legendary. Now that would be fun. Okay, so we've got Odachi Kiba. Very nice. I like it. Okay, so Lunala is super duper mega weak to dark and ghost moves. Lunala itself has like ghost and fairy are the main things to look out for. So like normal types are really good defensively because they're immune to ghost, and things that resist fury can be good as well. Okay, I'm gonna get Dracloak because it is a ghost type with Ghosty Boy Shadow Ball. Lycanroc does have Crunch. Mudsdale does have Lash Out. Hang on, we'll wait for that. Hang on. Mudsdale does have Lash Out. And then, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh, Cradilly. Okay, interesting. Dear Arceus, you guys are fast. I know, very nice. Well, again, thank you guys for being quick just because I want to. Oh, but here's one thing about the time changes and stuff. Okay, we've got Kangaskhan and Munchlax. Kangaskhan does have Sucker Punch, but there's Dark on the right, though, Persian. So we probably want that Persian on the right. And then there is Miltank at the end. Like, that could be good. Munchlax is a normal type. It's just not like that. It's probably just not that. Oh no, actually no. For Lunala, Munchlax is okay. It's not the best, but it does have a high special. It does have a high special defense. It's kind of better for Tornadus than Lunala, but Munchlax isn't terrible for Lunala. But I don't think we really need to switch for it. Is the thing. Let's see what we've got. We've got Dragon Rush. Ooh, okay. So if I can Dragon Rush this thing into a max Wormwind, then that's actually really good. So Angry Craggy. So Angry Craggy has missed out on all the fun cheese lore. Oh no, actually no, it was Kayla, wasn't it? Oh, we haven't seen Kayla for a while. Kayla had like so many like legendaries that were from like real events. Now maybe, you know, like the events were kind of like spoofed, but the actual Pokemon were like legit Pokemon. So they had all these like, oh, this was like the 2013 Dialga event, and this was the blah 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 event. And Kayla had all these like amazing legendaries from like Wonder Trades, but they were like sort of real legendaries. Now, again, I don't think that it was like someone had actually gone to a GameStop in like 2013, traded their Pokemon up to like the modern games, and then like Wanda traded them to Kayla. But like, yeah, we just like, but it was wild. Kayla just had all these things, and when Kayla like read off the trainer names and stuff like that, they weren't just like, you know, sort of hacked shinypokemon.com. It was like, you know, like Pokemon 2013, like in a Cherish Ball, and it was like, oh, this is that one like Kyurem event they had or whatever, and it was like, what? So, okay. Use your energy ball. Okay, superpower, nice. Oh yeah, that is the one thing. Like, basically, it's kind of better to have dark and ghost moves rather than like dark and ghost Pokemon. You do have to be careful, just or it's better to have like Pokemon with dual types and stuff like that, just because Lunala can hit you with both Moonblast and Moongeist Beam. But there we go. Yeah, we haven't seen Kayla for a while, have we? Like now that I think about it, I think it has been a while since we last saw Kayla. Hope she's all right. So I don't think we want to switch to this. Like, we had Persian next, so I don't think Munchlax is going to be especially useful for Persian. I will have to be careful against Persian because I am weak to it. But yeah. Yeah, that poor Crawdon. Kevin wasn't... No. Oh, no, that was like a Sharpedo. I was just thinking, we did have that one Lunala fight where we had, like, light screen up and a special attack down, and like, it still, like, Lunala still KO'd us. I think that was a Lunala, and I think that was, like, wasn't it? I think that was Sharpedo, wasn't it? I think that was a bit of a battle where we maybe could have played a bit more aggressively, but that was, like, an in retrospect thing. Like, we did everything right, and we still lost. So, hey, at least I recognize Persian for once. That was, like, such a weird battle. Okay. So, let's do this thing. Do I want to try burning it? No, I'm just going to Dragon Rush. Actually, no, I am going to try Will-O-Wisping it because... Dracloak is really, really, really quick. Like, I'm probably going to be faster than, like, everything in this lobby. And if it does try and attack me, then it's probably better that I burn it first. And then Angry Craggy. I don't know if you're necessarily talking to me specifically here, but I do have... I believe I do actually have, like, a full living dex. I'm not sure if there are any Pokemon I'm, like, actually missing or not, but I do have the Pokedex completed in Pokemon Home, and so I do have the special, like, gift Magearna that they gave away, and it's very cool. But Onlera's getting very close. Very close. Okay, come on, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down. Yes! Alright. Okay. Also, I'm going to take off my hoodie because it's gotten hot in this room. I thought I needed it earlier because it was, like, cool, but it's kind of warmer now. Grayson, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, gosh. We beat a Dialga, but I was so caught up talking about different time zones and times that I forgot to say, please like the video if you have not done so already. It helps out tremendously. We really appreciate it here at Bo Video Games. Please like the videos. This is kind of my job, so I need these videos to be as successful and as amazing as possible. And now I'm going to not talk and do anything and make the stream boring. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. Ooh, superpower. Yes! All right. Very nicely done, Team 2. Okay. So we want to catch everything. Oh, as for who's switching for this, I was thinking Cradilly, because Cradilly was the one Pokemon, like, without a Ghost or Dark move. I don't ever go on Blue Sky, so I have no idea what you're talking about on Lara, unfortunately. Oh no, wait, hang on. Maybe I did check the. Oh no, actually no, I did. No, I did like check notifications, and I think I did see a comment, but I like can't remember what you said now because I very quickly kind of checked through, and you'll have to remind me. You'll have to remind me. Because yeah, sorry, I did quickly flick through Blue Sky the other day, so I think I did like a comment or two, but I like legit can't remember any of them now because I don't care for Blue Sky. So you will have to remind me, but I do apologize. Oh, Grayson, you got cooked by Erica's team in Let's Go. Oh no! Dag nabbit. Oh, about Meloetta saying first up, implying there'll be more. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, should we do Scyther? Because I feel like that's weaker and more frail, and there's a backpacker behind. Like, I know, like, we've got weaknesses for either choice, but, like, on Lara, we'll be able to get a 100% accurate Stone Edge against Scyther, and that will, like, KO it. So, ooh, first up. Oh, okay, that could be interesting. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe. It'd be very cool if... It would be very cool if they kept rewarding people. I mean, maybe they will just, like, hold back these shiny legendaries for, like, Pokemon Go events and for, like, completing Pokedexes in each generation. So, like, you know, we'll get, like, shiny Diancie, you know, whenever, like, for completing the Pokedex in Gen 10 or something like that. I'm just gonna go with a Shadow Ball. If you got rock moves, use them. If you got anything that's good against, like, flying or bug, use it. But I think basically Lycanroc, and Mudsdale are gonna, like, KO this thing. But we'll see how it goes. You completed your Hisui Dex in home, in case you're right, but you have basically nothing in home for BDSP, so that'd be rough. I think I have completed all the Oh gosh, I didn't look at the screen there. Okay, I got KO'd somehow. I'm assuming a Max Darkness. I have completed all of my Pokedexes. The only one I have not completed is, like, Pokemon Go, and that's because... Oh, okay. Does Mudsdale not have Rock Tomb? I thought Mudsdale had Rock Tomb. Maybe it doesn't. But, okay, I'll cheer you guys on. Hopefully this will work. But yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheerful or great? Oh yeah, we do have a, yeah, don't talk about leaks and stuff policy on this channel, if that's okay, because not everyone wants to hear things. Leaks are just bad. It's like info that is, like, stolen and shouldn't go out. So, so yeah, we just don't really discuss leaks and stuff. Like, leak culture is, like, not a good thing, and so I don't really advocate, for, you know, the only times where, like, talking about leaks for things are kind of okay is if, there's some kind of, like, moral implication, as in, like, say if something, like, really bad about something is found out, like, something's exposed, like, some bad thing about a person or company or whatever is exposed, so it's like a whistleblowy kind of thing. That, you know, I could, like, tolerate or be good, but when it's just, like, leaks exposing, like, companies' future plans and stuff, I don't like that. Do we know? I think we're good here. So basically here, just use your most powerful dark moves. Physical dark if you've got it, okay? I think the Persian has, like, Snarl and Assurance. Definitely go with Assurance and not Snarl. I'm going to go for an Eviolite, because, hey, I'm at middle evolution. So, yeah. Don't worry if you, like, you know... don't worry if you, like, accidentally brought it up or said anything. Like, don't worry. We're not going to, like, bring the hammer down on you, but we're much harder on leaks when it comes to Sarah's chat. Yeah, so that's the thing. In, like, Sarah's streams, that's probably a bit more of, like, a concern. Because basically, the Pokemon leaks don't, like, have anything to do with me. Whereas people talking about leaks, like, on Sarah's stream for that kind of stuff, doesn't like look good. So yeah, like you definitely need to be like harder on those things. Right, I'm gonna max Phantasm. This is gonna make your guys' physical moves more powerful, and then there we go. Yeah, that's one thing as well, because right here we're just talking about leaks for like game companies, like, and that is kind of the main thing. But obviously, yeah, like if there were any games I'm like working on and there was a leak, like, or something like that, it's not good. Like, I can't talk about projects that I'm in or anything like that until they like are released. And like right now with the strike, I just can't talk about a lot of projects, period. Yeah, so basically Kramin's kind of like Kramin makes a very good point there, that it's sort of it's kind of just like, I don't like leak culture. Just from like a professional standpoint, it's not good to dip my toes too much into anything. There was one time I did talk about like leaks a little bit, and it was when there was a potential leak for like a fantastic forecasting that may have been, I don't want to say it would have been controversial, because like that's stupid, but it's just like, basically it's something where like it could have whipped up a lot of like hatred and anger online. So I sort of was like, okay, if like this leak is real, just be prepared to like protect your friends and stuff, because there could be like a lot of vitriol online. That was the one time I did talk about leak stuff, but that was for like a movie cast, which in fairness, like, you're gonna find out a movie cast before the movie comes out anyway. Like, this is like one of the 4 main characters of a movie, so like you're gonna find out anyway, and we did ultimately find out, and either it was like correct at a time or looking to be correct at a time. It actually then didn't turn out to be true, but yeah, so that's my thing on leaks. Mars is hi, welcome. So hi, we just beat Team 2. We made it through. And you're not poo. Well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat. I don't see any emojis. Oh no, I was too slow. Get those emojis in chat, and then I will do a patented double check. And then we'll get into everything. We'll figure out Team 3 and 4 in a second. And then we'll kind of take it from there. Okay, so, just cracking my fingers. Okay, so let's do a quick patented double shiny check. Ooh, a shiny Alolan Persian. I think I do need that. So this could be a good one. Okay, Munchlax is not shiny. Persian is not shiny. Scyther is not shiny. But that's okay. I have all of those except the Persian. They're going to have a wild outbreak event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm sure. That's just prediction, not based on leaks. But I'm sure they're going to have a Meowth event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm convinced they're going to do that before Gen 10. But we don't care about that. We are going to instead get the one Pokemon I need above all others, the Blood Moon Lunala. It's not Blood Moon. Oh, the humanity. Okay, but let's just double check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. Let's get Persian, just because how often do we get Persian? I don't know. This poor flat-faced boy. I think it was a girl, but you know what I mean. Okay, so. Yes, Clam Fandango. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. So, number 1, please like the video if you haven't already. Number 2, I guess if you haven't voted in my poll about what time I should do the strike streams at, let me know. I'll talk about that in a second, because I actually didn't finish talking about that. But, could you chat? Okay, here's what I need you to do once I say ready, set, bow. You are going to write strike, the number of times you've played, so like strike 0 or strike 1, and then you're going to say, I can do Tornadus, and let me know your wildcard tickets as well. So if you can do Tornadus, say that, and then and then if you can't, just don't say anything. But what you can say is, and then let me know what your wildcard tickets are, and then we'll figure out the wildcard. It'll probably just be Lugia with Onlera or something like that, but we'll figure this out. So, ready, set, Bo. Kevin, you have to go. Okay, thank you so much. Take care, have a wonderful evening, and bye-bye. But Kevin, yeah, it might be like 2 p.m. starting Thursday. That's the TLDR. So basically, here's the thing, right? The sun is setting so early now that doing these streams at 4 o'clock kind of means it's already a bit too dark when I go feed the cats. So I'm kind of thinking, I know I said before, like, oh, I'll stream at 4 p.m. all this week, and then I'll do the new time next week. But in all honesty, I may begin the new time as early as this Thursday. Like, so we'll still do 4 p.m. tomorrow, but maybe after we have our Wednesday midweek break day, maybe we might actually change the time on Thursday. And particularly if I do 2 p.m., because that's also Halloween as well. So, like, if I did it earlier on Thursday, that does mean I wouldn't be interrupting as many people's Halloween plans. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, the Poipole. You get the free Poipole in this game. Oh, any tips on getting Dragonite and Charizard? Golden Raspberries, Ultra Balls, and excellent throws. Or I would say just get Dratinis and Charmanders and evolve them up. So, there we go. Okay. Right, let me just look at what everyone said, and then we'll kind of go. So hang on, we've got Onlara, strike 1, Kieran, strike 1, Silent Storm, strike 1. Oh, Cheese is a strike 1. Have we not had anyone new come in who can, like, not play? Okay. Oh, finding one. Oh, well, I mean, so 1, you need to have a flying Pokemon of your own. Number 2, you need to build up a lot of catches. And then you just, like, fly around. So if you get that, like, 31 number we talked about before, like, catch 31 Pokemon, and then just ride around in the sky on, like, your own Charizard or Dragonite or whatever. I don't know what... Oh, Aerodactyl, can you fly on Aerodactyl? Is it like Charizard, Dragonite, Aerodactyl are the 3 Pokemon you can ride on? I can't remember. But you need to have a Charizard, Dragonite of your own. And then, like, yeah, you catch 31 of a Pokemon and then you just ride around in the sky in a particular place. So that's the trick. Okay, so hang on. Here's what... Okay. We've got, like... Hang on. Oh, so, okay. Can I just ask, out of the... So, Onlara, Kieran, Silent Storm, and Cheese. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I'm being a ding-dong. I'm being a ding-dong. I'm being the dingiest of ding-dongs. Was it just those 4? Hang on. 1, 2, 3... Hang on. 1, 2, 3... 4. Okay. No, okay, never mind. Okay. So, oh my gosh, cats. Hang on, I need to deal with the cat. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. He's very rude. So here's... Right, so sorry, chat. So here's what I've got so far, okay? Team 3, Onlara... So this is for Tornadus. Team 3, Tornadus, Onlara, Silent Storm, and Cheese, okay? So please get ready. I'll be with you guys in 2 seconds. And then, for the wild card, I've got Kieran. We'll figure out, like, who's around and, you know, and who's, like, got the best Pokemon later on. I'll have a quick look at the tickets that everyone said. Because Silent Storm does have Nihilego and Guzzlord, which is quite interesting. Like, maybe we could do one of them. Onlara does have Stack Attacker, so maybe we could go for one of the Ultra Beasts. But we'll figure out which one afterwards, okay? We'll figure this out, because maybe someone might come along in the next 20 minutes, so I don't want to, like, start assigning teams now. But yeah. Okay, so, right. Team 3, so on Lara, Silent Storm, Cheese, please get ready, come on down. Connect to the internet, talk to the lady. We're going to say that anything goes while I select tornadoes. I know I'm not quite saying tornadoes, it's tornadoes, like I'm saying, but like it works, okay? Like, let me have this one. Oh, on Lara, right, you've already got the shiny. Okay, so maybe that might exclude you in like 20 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going to set up a code. We're going to go 1028 and then 1652. That's 1028 1652 for Team 3 on Lara, Silent Storm, and Cheese, if you please. And there we go. I'm going to have a sip of water, and then we'll... there we go. But yeah, so... I think I might... So basically, currently, the way things are looking, I might begin doing the strike streams at 2 p.m. from this Thursday onwards. I know I said, like, I might start next week, but I think with the way currently things are looking, and just with my schedule and with the daylight and what people said in the poll and stuff like that, I'm thinking that I might start doing, like, 2 p.m., I might start doing 2 p.m. On weekdays starting this Thursday. So, okay. Tornadus is week 2. Ice, electric, and rock, with electric and rock having some resistance. Fire and water types also have a bit of resistance as well. But the best resistance is a Pokemon with wide guard. That can be Pelipper, Mantine, Mienshao, Hitmonlee. The last two aren't ideal, though, because they are fighting types. But they have wide guard, which does protect against 3 of Tornadus's 5 moves, which are spread moves. And you can just spam it over and over and over and over again. So there we go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Emolga is an electric type, so that's good. Diggersby with Stone Edge is also very good as well. I just want to give that shout out. Alcremie is also an incredible support Pokemon with both Decorate and Mystical Fire. So I just want to give that shout out to Alcremie. A very powerful support Pokemon that is just very useful, because you can kind of just use Decorate on whatever Pokemon is like you can just use Decorate on whoever's got the most powerful super effective move in any battle, and then it's just kind of like an instant win. But let's see what we've got here. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or say, oh, there's a Pelipper in the top right. There's a Pelipper at the very end on the top right, so we want to stick to the right hand side, okay? Although there is Sudowoodo, we could go Duraludon and then Sudowoodo and then Pelipper. So as long as we like ultimately end up in the right, that's okay. There is Glalie, so Glalie's not bad. But as long as we get that Pelipper, then we should be fine. You do not trust the tree. Oh, okay. I would have trusted the tree, but okay. So here are my questions. I tell you what, I'm actually not gonna Dynamax here, because Diggersby is like the way better thing to Dynamax here. And I want Diggersby to Dynamax. So, but okay. I know it goes against my whole, like, neutral and better is good and all this other stuff. But I just feel like getting that extra super effective hit, because, like, Stomping Tantrum is, like, slightly less the thing is, I always think Klefki's a bit bulkier than it is, because it is a support Pokemon. We actually did way more damage, so I probably could have Dynamaxed there, but I was like, oh, I'll let Diggersby Dynamax, But the thing is, Diggersby could get rid of a Dig rather than a Stomping Tantrum by Dynamaxing, so yeah. Oh, yeah, on Lara, yeah. Well, here's the weird thing about Diggersby, right? It has Stomping Tantrum and Dig, so unless we're going against a Pokemon that, like, I don't know, has, like, the static ability or something like that, you're generally always going to want to go with Stomping Tantrum rather than Dig. It's only going to be if you're, like, you know, low on health and we're like, oh, let's dig to hide quick before the hyena come, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, well done, everyone. Very nicely done. Okay, so, yeah. But anyway, sorry, long story short, I'm thinking this Thursday, currently it does look like I will be moving things to 2 p.m. rather than 5 p.m. And if I do move things to 2 p.m., I'll be doing that Thursday. I wouldn't be doing 5 p.m. like this Thursday, but I might, if I'm going to do 2 p.m., I might do that Thursday. The other thing I was going to say is that, the other thing I was going to say is that I did manage to fix the tech issues I was having with recording videos, and I am gonna be releasing another Mario World video on Wednesday. So on our day off, look forward to that. But yeah, should we do basically Glalie and Pelipper? On Lara, who do you think we should switch though? Do you think we should be switching? I mean, do you think we should be switching, like, say, Diggersby and Alcremie, or Klefki or something like that, like Klefki and Alcremie? Let me know, because I actually don't know. I'm gonna just go with a focus. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go with the weakness policy in case Glalie hits me. Andrew, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. How are you? Happy Monday. But anyway, sorry. I should really have more things to be talking about, but I had that's the thing. I did a load of streaming this weekend, so I didn't really do a whole lot of anything else this weekend. And I'm just kind of getting ready for the clock change. Like, it is getting darker now, so yeah, I am sorry on Lara. It's just the thing about the 5 p.m. is the 5 p.m. sort of sounded like it was worse for a lot of people, whereas 2 p.m. actually sounds like it could be the same or better for people. So I need to pick one of them, but it does sound like the 2 p.m. Might be better for people, but that does suck because I like having you here. You're very nice and very good, and you've been very supportive, and that does suck. Dang. If we didn't have the clock change, if it was just like the sun was setting earlier, I could move it back only like 1 hour, and then that wouldn't be as bad. But basically, I either need to move it back 2 hours or forward 1 hour. So, right, rising voltage. Jelly Ducky, hi. How's your ear? But lovely to see you. Oh, for people just coming in, if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please click the like button, because it really helps out. This is kind of my job right now and stuff like that. I have actually had a quite good October looking at all the metrics and stuff, and we are coming on my 3-month strike stream anniversary. So that's something. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. I'm actually going to go with an acrobatics here, because I probably should be going for more acrobatics rather than rising voltage. Oh, I did hardly anything. I was going to say, did it use a max steel spike and I didn't pay attention? Was I looking at chat? Okay. Oh gosh, those defense boosts, not good. Flash cannon. Okay, that did loads. Yo. Okay, and then dig. Quick before the hyena come. And then here's Max Flash. Show me potato flat. But yeah, sorry, what did we say about switching? I mean, I think Klefki's like definitely the better thing to switch, so I would say Klefki for Glalie is definitely a good way to go. But what did Onlara say? Oh, Klefki for Glalie, and then Alcremie for Pelipper. We don't need to support. I guess the thing is, if we do have Pelipper for Wide Guard, we don't really need to like boost up our stats or anything like that. So yeah, that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Yeah, so Clef Key for Glalie, Clef Key for Glalie, very nice. Excellently done. And then, yeah, we can just get rid... I think we can get rid of Alcremie. I don't think that should be too much of an issue. Pelipper is in the middle. Don't know if there are any berries after. I didn't look far enough ahead. But yeah. Okay. I like how we do keep getting specifically Pelipper for the Tornadus. It's just nice and helpful because it's got a very distinctive silhouette. But if we had... But the thing is, if we got... But basically, to switch out something else instead of Alcremie, we'd either need to get rid of My Electricity or Glalie's Ice, and like Stone Edge like isn't a stab move, so I think it is better to have like sort of two stab offensive mons, one hard hitting like super effective but not stab mon, and then Pelipper. I mean, Decorate could be busted, but I think basically I think the idea that if we just spam Wide Guard over and over and over, I think all the other Pokemon will like sufficiently be able to like take out Tornadus pretty quickly, because it's not that bulky, so we don't really need to like boost all our stats or anything like that. Okay, that was nice. And then Max Darkness, very nicely done. Okay, so basically, if we just do what we did... Froggo! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? Oh gosh, I feel like I need some... I feel like I need to ask some questions or something. Have like something prepared for chat. Oh no! Pelipper's getting faster. Okay, we're using Decorate. Oh, we're using it on Glalie. Wasn't to quote Jamie Lawson. Wasn't expecting that. I was thinking it was going to go to Emolga, just because I do have the super effective move. But basically, we're going to KO this here. I think as long as we just do everything we just did again, we should be fine. Oh, so because in honor of Froggo being here, who is everyone's favorite frog Pokemon? Because we've got Pokemon like Politoed, Greninja. There's like Toxicroak, like Poliwrath, I guess, as well. You could even count Venusaur if you kind of want to count Venusaur, because it has like the frog run. It's not really a frog, but it's kind of froggish. Bellybolt is a good one as well. I mean, basically, to be honest, like a lot of those are very good, valid options. Because I think for me, there's like I really like Greninja. I really like Politoed. I really like Bellybolt. Oh, Andrew, you got to meet Yuri. That's so cool. I'm really hoping I get to meet Yuri someday, because he and Tara wrote the voiceover book that I really, really like, my favorite voiceover book. And I carry it around in my bag whenever I go to sessions, on the off chance I might bump into Yuri or Tara so that they could sign it. It hasn't happened, but I've bumped into a lot of people like in studios, so you never know. Froggo, Toxicroak is your favorite. That's awesome. That is very awesome. I like that. I think basically all frog Pokemon are good Pokemon. But yeah, Alcremie, if we switch Alcremie, Alcremie's a good switch here. And then basically we'll have two stab super effectives, a very powerful third super effective, and then Pelipper. So, Cheese, for Pelipper, just spam Wide Guard over and over and over, okay? Don't worry about attacking or anything else. Your job is to move your cursor down and then just press the A button, which in fairness is all of our jobs. But ours might be a bit more adaptive or flexible or something. Okay. If I can Dynamax, I am gonna go for it. Yeah. If I can Dynamax, I am gonna go for this. just because like setting up Sandstorm isn't helpful, and setting up like Hail isn't helpful. Like the electric terrain is definitely going to be like our friend here. All wide guard all the time. I love it on Lara. Perfect. Oh, you hit fake tears? Okay, well, fake tears could still work. Fake tears isn't like a bad thing, because it will help my next, like rising voltage. Okay, here comes the wide guard. Hopefully it does use a spread move here, not like a max airstream. Right, oh, Tornado's using agility. Okay, that's good, that's good. Xander, your sister is hoping they'll announce Yuri for your local con next year. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Okay. Lightning! Very, very frightening. Okay, we got the lightning. Very good. Okay, so there's fake tears. And then Stone Edge. Okay, that's got it down to half. So basically, if we just all attack this thing, well, apart from Pelipper, but basically, if Glalie uses like Ice Fang or whatever, if Diggersby uses more Stone Edge, and then I use Max Lightning might even be enough to KO this here, honestly. Between the terrain being up and the fake tears, this actually could get. Oh no! Okay. Oh no, this doesn't affect the lightning, does it? But okay, hang in there, Emolga. Ooh. Oh, he was at it earlier this year, but you weren't able to go. Oh, that sucks. It's funny, actually, because when you said that, I was like, I thought he was, like, at a thing near you. Oh, my weakness policy! It kicked in! It actually worked! Oh, this is going to get the KO! This is going to get the KO! Yes! Yes! Okay. Yeah, that is over. That is overy over. Well done, Team 3. I am smiling with glee. What a finish. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in, chat. And then we'll proceed with our wild card. So chat, because we do have some new people, like Froggo. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Who did we have? There was like Stack Attacker, Nihilego, and Guzzlord. Okay? So, could you guys in chat... Hang on, I did this wrong. Could you guys in chat, please... let's just have a quick look at everything, and then I'll see what's going on. Kieran, please get ready, because you are due to be in this final team, I think. Okay, Klefki's not shiny. Glalie is not shiny. Pelipper is not shiny. But... I have shinies of all these Pokemon, but who I don't have shinies of is Tornadus. Will I get the Donatello Tornadus? Donatello-nadus! That looks like a regular Tornadus to me, but let's quickly double check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. What's up with that? Okay, but never mind. I'm gonna get the Klefki. Why not? I don't know. It looks kind of cute. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. When I say ready, set, bow, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh, hang on a sec. Right. Could you please let me know? So we said Stack Attacker, Nihilego, and Guzzlord, okay? Could you guys let me know with the usual, so like Strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Nihilego, Stack Attacker, and Guzzlord, okay? Ready, set, bow. Because we'll see like who's around and what we can do and stuff like that, okay? So like Froggo, if you're interested in playing along with us, please let us know, okay? We do have a little like naming convention, but if you don't do it, it's fine. You're new. It's fine. But let's see. Silent Storm can do all three. Cheese can do any of them. Onlara can do Stack Attacker or Nihilego. Wait, hang on. Is Kieran still here, or did like Kieran fall asleep? Because Kieran has been known to fall asleep. I haven't seen Kieran for a while. Kieran was due to be in this one, but oh, Froggo, excellent. And you got the naming convention pretty well. Very good. Okay. how about this then? Let me just quickly check the old. Let me check the old spreadsheet arena. And then hold on. I just need to go back and look at who actually had these tickets and stuff. I really should have said, like, remind me of what tickets people have, but oh well. Okay, so Silent Storm has Nihilego, Guzzlord, and Lugia. Okay, so basically we need to do Nihilego. I would say we need to do Nihilego or Guzzlord, perhaps, but we'll see quickly. Hang on. Oh, Cramin, thank you for adding Froggo. Okay, so we've got Froggo, and then we've got room for, like, 2 others. Oh, on Lara, you also have Xurkitree. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, Froggo. Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on. Who would like to do a Xurkitree? Because Froggo has offered a Xurkitree. Thank you, Froggo. That would be a really cool one, actually. But yeah, hold on. So let's just see. Hang on, Kieran played. Okay. Oh gosh, I really do need to think of a system for like ties, don't I? I really do need to think of a system for like a tie. I need like a random number thingy or something. Okay. Hang on, I just need to check my email. Nothing important, luckily. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Oh gosh. Okay. We don't really have anyone from like the first. Hang on. Okay. Silent Storm. No, played as well. On Lara, Silent Storm, and Cheese all just played, and you're all available, and you'd all like to do Xurkitree. I'm so sorry, Froggo. I just need to decide like who gets to play this one or not. Okay. Right. Cheese. Hang on a sec. What did Cheese say? Okay, Cheese has very kindly... Cheese, I'm going to come up with a system so that you don't have to back out next time. But Cheese has very kindly offered to sit out. So, here's what we'll do. But, like, next time Cheese gets to go, okay? But should we have on... So, it's going to be on Lara and Silent Storm joining Froggo. Froggo, would you be so kind, if you don't mind... that rhymed, sorry. And then that rhymed. Okay, yes, we'll save it to Tornadoes. Would you mind setting up a code and then posting it in chat, please? Would that be okay? Would you mind, would that be okay for me to ask that of you? The thing I recommend is, like, hitting the invite all button and, like, enter on your keyboard at, like, the exact same time. Just so that kind of, like, you do send out the invite on your Switch, but then there's not a whole load of delay posting the message in chat. But don't post your code in chat before you've actually, like, typed your code in on the Switch, if that makes sense. Okay, so Froggo is very kindly going to give us a code. Thank you so much, Froggo. So the rest of us are going to select anything is fine. Anything goes. Well, Froggo sets us up with a Xurkitree. That's going to be fun. We've only done Xurkitree once before, I believe, during these strike streams, because it had Power Whip, which I remember, and I was like, oh, well, that's not fair. That's not fair! So we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah. Okay. So, we'll get the link code ready, and then, you just ate something that you thought was a lettuce, but it was actually an onion, and you don't like onions. Oh, no! Oh, gosh. Well, that's not ideal. Okay. So yeah, on Lara and Silent Storm, please get ready, and in anticipation of Froggo setting up a code for us and posting it in chat. So we're just waiting for Froggo for the code, and then yeah, and this will be the final Dynamax adventure of the day, and then I'll go feed some stray cats. But yeah. So Froggo, we await your command. In the meantime, I need to think of something witty to say. So what's the deal with airline food? Does anyone actually like ever joke about that anymore? Like, I don't know. Grayson, you're gonna leave. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your amazing support. For anyone who needs to leave, please click like on the video before you go, because it does just help. And like I've said, these streams are kind of like my job right now. I did have a gig last week. There was a gig that had gone green. It was a game gig that had gone green, which meant I could do it. So that was really cool. It was very fun to do a video game for the first time in a while. But, you know, there aren't going to be a whole load of video game projects out there for me to work on. So this is still kind of largely my job right now. What other shinies do you think we might get as home gifts? Oh, that's a good one. But I mean, basically, the answer is kind of as boring as have you ever wondered why men leave a toilet seat up? That's the joke. But yeah, no, I mean, my answer will be as boring as anything that they've shiny locked and not released so far. But yeah, but in terms of ones I'd actually want, so again, forgive me if any of these are available or have been available or whatever. But you know, I would love shiny Keldeo. I'd love like shiny, basically just sort of mythicals, really. So I don't know, like Keldeo, Diancie, Volcanion, Marshadow, stuff like that. So Reshiram is available in DAs. Yes, Reshiram and Zekrom. It is exclusive to Sword. Reshiram is in Sword, and then Zekrom's in Shield. But again, you can do it just by, you know, playing with other people and stuff like that. Froggo, are you okay, my friend? Because we do need that code in a minute. I do need to begin this one soon, I'm afraid. And it has been... I got 4 minutes since we last heard from Froggo. Oh, hang on. Oh, Froggo, you forgot to connect the internet. I'm so sorry. I normally say that to people. I'm sorry. Yeah, so please make sure on the Ycom for all players that you are connected to the internet. And then, once you're connected to the internet, get to the pink screen, type in your code, send it out, and then remember to send us the code, okay? So get a lobby going and then send us the code like as soon as you've got that lobby invite sent out. So like send out your invite and then type in the code in chat, like furiously type it in chat and get that thing going. But okay. Oh, what kind of okay, with Halloween coming this week, what are your guys' like favorite Halloween candy? What are the things you would like if you went trick-or-treating? What are the things you would be excited to see in your little pumpkaboo buckets? Are you like mad for Kit Kats or Butterfingers or oh, you selected the wrong thing? It's okay. Froggo, just forgive me if this is a patronizing question or anything, but like if you haven't done this in a while or anything like that, we can like happily walk you through it. So like let us know. Like if you are a bit rusty or anything, we can very quickly like walk you through the process or anything like that. Reese's Cups are top tier. Ooh, that's a good one. Butterfingers, Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers are very good. For anyone in the UK, that's like a Milky Way. And Milky Way is very good. But if you're in America, a Milky Way is like, well, for anyone in the UK, an American Milky Way is like a Mars bar. And Mars bars are very good. So... Ooh, specifically, Jolly Rancher Pink Lemonade Lollipops. Ooh, lollipops. Ooh, now we're getting into new territory. Like, I was just thinking of things in bar form. Oh, your Joy-Con has drift? Oh, crud. Oh, I don't know what to say, because you can't really type in a code if you've got drift. Are you able to play with just one Joy-Con or something? Can you play Sword and Shield with just one Joy-Con? I'm going to look at my box and see if it says anything about playing with just a Joy-Con. It says one Joy-Con. Are you able to play with, like, just one Joy-Con and it's, like, just a Joy-Con that, doesn't have drift, maybe? Oh, you can use the touch screen. Oh, that's using the old noodle. Xander, Reese's M&Ms. Cheese, you also genuinely like candy corn, but not from Trick or Treating. No, I would agree. Because, well, the thing with candy corn is either you would need to get, like, pre-portioned out mini packets, which maybe exist, but that's one thing about, like, Halloween candy. I love, like, like, packets of sweets kind of thing. Like Skittles and, Jelly Babies and Sour Patch Kids and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Froggo, you do need to give us the code, okay? So make sure once you get your code in on the Switch, you share the code with us, okay? Because obviously we can't see your code, so please do make sure you tell us your code once you have typed it in, okay? Okay. Hang on, what? No, we can't see a code. Onlera's asking for it. I'm asking for it. I haven't... No, I'm scrolling back. I can't see a code. I've gone back to, like, your previous message from, like, 10 minutes ago. There's definitely no... I can't see any code. So I would type the code into YouTube chat again. Yeah, just type in the code quickly into chat, very quickly. Because we are running out of time. If you've like typed it into your Switch, we're running out of time. Yes, type it into the Switch, but just like type the code like it. So you've been typing it into YouTube, but it's not coming up because like the mods should be able to see the code. And I don't think YouTube should be banning like an 8-digit code. Otherwise, we will have to do a different adventure. If we don't get the code, we'll have to like do a code with someone else. Okay, so Froggo, what like time? Because we're not seeing anything. So like Froggo, can I just ask where is your and the mods can't see anything. So where is your code appearing? Like whose message is it? Like what messages is it between? So like for example, right? So like I've got like 5:22 p.m. on Lara. I don't see it. 5:22 Kramen might want to try again. 5:22 on Lara. Try typing it again. 5:22 Froggo. I'm so confused then. 5:23 Silent Storm. Type the link code into chat. 5:23 Froggo. I just did then. 5:23 Kramen. Type the code you enter here. Nightbot post and then 5:23 Andrew and then 5:23 Nightbot. So like who is it? Oh, it's below. So it's between you and Silent Storm. Okay, Froggo, can you type it out in letters instead of numbers? Can you do it in like letters instead of numbers? So either something like, like 1, 2, 3, 4 or like 1234. But there shouldn't be a reason why it doesn't work. And you might need to like re-put the code in on your Switch because I think we've taken like over 3 minutes to do this, so your lobby is probably died out now. But oh yeah, but with like the Halloween, like so I love things like Haribo and Skittles and Jelly Babies and Sour Patch Kids and stuff like that. But when you get like the really tiny little packets for like Halloween, I don't really like those because you only get like 6, 7, or 8 of these like individual little sweets, and they're like never enough. It's like never enough. Whereas like if I have like a mini Snickers or something like that, that always feels so much more satisfactory. So no, so what did you? No, we can't see anything, Froggo. What did you do that time? Did you try and spell it in words? So like, did you say go like 1, 2, 3? Because we can't see anything, and if this doesn't work, Froggo, we are gonna have to, like do a raid with someone else. Oh, you typed those words? I don't get why that's not working then. Okay, well we're gonna have to do a raid with someone else. could we do stack attacker? Are you guys all good with stack attacker? And then like did Onlara have stack attacker? And then could we do like Onlara stack attacker? I don't know why that wouldn't work, but if it's not working, then, and again, the mods should be able to see stuff if it's flagged. So, Silent Storm, is that okay with you? Or did you want to do Nihilego? If you can't do stack attacker, but like everyone could do Nihilego, let me know. Sorry, I didn't like. It sucks not to be able to do Circuitry, but are you okay with a stack attacker? If you can't do stack attacker, then we could do Nihilego, because I think Onlara can do Nihilego, right? So just let me know. We'll just find out quickly if Silent Storm's definitely... You can do stack attacker. Okay, Onlara, if you don't mind setting up the code for stack attacker, then we'll get to that right away. But okay, excellent. So 10, 28, 0626. Don't know what that was about. What we'll do... Froggo, what we'll do next time... is just I will give you a code to type in, and then you can say, this is what we kind of should have done, but I'll just give you a code, and then you can just let me know once you've typed in the code. Let me know what your username is as well, just so we know what to expect on the invite. And yeah, Froggo, you're in this one. Yeah, please come on in. Yeah, we're waiting on you. We're definitely waiting on you. But we're just doing it with a different Pokemon, different host, but it's still you. So yeah. But that's weird that it just banned all numbers. If Froggo has any issues... Oh, Froggo. Oh, you're... Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume Frog is Froggo. Excellent. We made it. Froggo, what we'll do next time, if numbers don't work next time, what we'll do is we'll give you a code to type in. Or we'll just do this next time. Next time, like, we'll give you a code to type in. And then you can just type it in and then let us know, like, I've sent the invite, and then that should work. Stack attacker is very weak to ground and fighting. Also, water types are good. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. But it's rock and steel, so ice bug type is not great. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, Quagsire is very good. So, and also as well, Froggo, just because I haven't said this, please make sure you are watching the video live. So please, oops, sorry, hiccup. Please just make sure that if you like hover your mouse on the YouTube video, in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got the red circle, not the gray circle. If you have a gray circle and a negative number, that's bad. But if you have the red circle, then that's good. Okay, so we've got Basculin and Tentacruel. I know there's Piloswine, but Piloswine doesn't actually have any ground moves, so it's actually, like, not very good. So do we maybe want to get these two water types and switch out Frostmoth and Beartic for them? Does that sound like a plan? And we'll just have, like, an all-water team, and we can, like, set up the rain and get, like, a rain team thing going. Jeez, it's like... That's the thing. It's Neoing with numbers! It's Neoing with numbers. But, yeah. Okay. Wait, why does Mantine have the same cry as Xatu? Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, don't worry about, like, the slight delay, because, yeah, there will be a 10-second delay between you playing the game and something happening, that thing happening on the screen. That's perfectly natural. It's just that, if the YouTube video is, like, delayed in any way, it's, like, artificially adding on a delay to, you know, this already existing 10-second one. So... that's why I ask, just to make sure, and it just means that, like, when we're strategizing, it's a bit more accurate and stuff. But Piloswine is weak to rock and steel. It's only neutral against rock, but it is weak to steel. And yeah, and it does have superpower, in all fairness, like, or at least I believe it has superpower. But so it's not terrible. but like it's not like super. But like of all the fighting moves, like superpower's not really a good one because you can only really use it like once. So okay, let's just all attack this next time with all our most powerful moves, and then we should be good. But yeah, oh Froggo, my other question as well, my new friend, is, are you a shiny hunter? Do you have the shiny charm? Like, I suppose, like, what brings you here to the stream today, but, like, are you a shiny hunter, and do you have the shiny charm? We like adding on our spreadsheet of players, like, who has the shiny charm or not. Because I just like knowing who has it and stuff. Like, Onlara does, but Silent Storm doesn't. I think, like, everyone who's played today, we do have a little note as for whether they have it or not. You have a shiny hunter. You are a shiny hunter, and you have the charm. Excellent. So Froggo, what are? I like your avatar, by the way. What are some of your most exciting? So, have you gotten many shinies from the Dynamax Adventures? And if so, what are some of your best shinies you've gotten from the Dynamax Adventures, both legendary and non-legendary? Because I'm always interested in knowing what ones people have. And I'll tell you, like, my story and what ones I have in a sec, but I'll wait for you to reply first before I start waffling on. So, yeah, hang on, we got... So, who have we got? Frost... So, who was next? It was a water type. I can't remember what water type, though. But who do we want to get rid of? Do we want to get rid of... Your best was Zygarde or Lunala. Ooh, Lunala's one of the ones I'm hunting for at the minute. Do we want to get rid of Frostmoth because of the health? It's got lower health. So, like, if we get Basculin now, then, like, Silent Storm will get, like, the health back. So should we say... Okay, excellent. That's a good one. Okay, Lunala is one of the ones I'm hunting, so I guess you wouldn't be interested in that. But I'm also hunting Dialga and Tornadus at the minute. And then I did... Oh, Tentacruel, that was it. Okay, so, but yeah, because basically, the way I do these, just for reference if you're interested in coming back, is, I have, like, 3 tickets, okay? And then I do those 3 tickets, like, every day, or almost every day. And then for, like, the 4th, I do about, like, 4 Dynamax Adventures each stream. I do my 3 tickets, and then I do 1 with chat, like, based on something that I need. I kind of see who's around and what they have and who's played and who hasn't, and then we kind of figure out, like, you know, who has the best team and stuff like that. I am going to go with the Max Air streams here, just because this might be hard to take down and we don't really have anything especially great against it. Onlara says, jealous of Zygarde. That raid is insane. That is a very cool one. Dialga's a cool one. Yeah, so if you're ever interested in... If you're ever around and you see us doing Dialga, we'd love to have you back. Yeah. And it is a better shiny than the Tornadus, but I'm still excited to get Tornadus eventually. But yeah, so I do my 3 tickets, and then I do like a 4th, like a wild card one, where we have someone from chat host, and so they kind of have like... It's like a guest ticket kind of thing. And that's what we do. And so, yeah, so it's a shame we couldn't do Xurkitree. We'll figure that out next time. If you're around for another wild card, I'd love to do Xurkitree with you, and we'll test out this weird number thing. But if it doesn't work again, if we try again and it doesn't work again, I'll just give you a code to, like, type in chat. I'll, like, give you a code, and then you can just type it in your Switch, and then we can all just type it in as well, and then we should be good to go. And that's a way we can work around it. But in my panic, in my, like, we'll just go with Onlara, I kind of forgot that could have been an option. Okay. So... But yeah, no, but I've been streaming kind of, like, almost every day. Originally, I did, like, 5 days a week, but now I do 6 days a week. Where, yeah, I do, like, 4 Dynamax Adventures every time. On the weekends, I do 8, so we, like, double it up. So we do, like, Dialga twice, we do Lunala twice, we do Tornadus twice, and we do 2 wild cards. We often try and do 2 different wild cards, but we see how it goes. And then, Quag! Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it! Ow! For the love of Nelly. Yeah. Okay, max airstream. And then so that's kind of like what we've been doing. I've nearly been doing it for 3 months now. Like in a few days, it'll be like my 3-month strike stream anniversary. I call them the strike streams because I'm a voice actor. I'm on strike for video games. Like voice actors aren't like recording for video games right now, except for a few exceptions. But yeah, a lot of video games aren't having voiceover work done right now because the voice actors are on strike. We're looking for protections from like AI to make sure game companies don't like screw us over or anything like that. So that's what we're fighting for. A thing worth fighting for. And yeah, and so that's why I've been streaming a whole load, because I have less work right now. And then and yeah, and in the 3 months I've been playing this, I've gotten, I think it's like, what, like 14, I want to say 14 shinies, like 1-4. 4 of them have been legendary. So I've gotten Mewtwo, I've gotten Zapdos, I've gotten Heatran, and I got Solgaleo. So I'm very proud of all that. So voice actor's a cool job. Thank you. It really is. I'm very lucky to do it. And as you may be able to hear, I have an English accent, but I actually live and work in America. So I actually like live and work in Los Angeles. I moved here over 6 years ago. It's a bit of a grueling, daunting thing. Oh, quick thing. Sorry for getting slightly political here, but I do think this is important. Yesterday, at a rally for one of the 2 presidential campaigns, at Madison Square Garden, an event not at all resembling anything from the 1930s or so. That's sarcasm. No, there was a very horrible political event at Madison Square Garden. And one of the people there, a very awful bloke by the name of Stephen Miller, said that America is only for Americans, a sentiment I did not like as an immigrant and as someone who just very much champions the rights of immigrants and stuff like that. I worked very hard to like get my green card, and because I love this country and it is my home, and you know I love this country and I wanted it to be where I live and work, and so I did not like that sentiment, the idea that people who, you know, I firmly believe that if people, as long as people want it and are willing to work hard for it and sacrifice for it, I think that, you know, this country should be able to be anyone's home, provided they are allowed to, you know, sort of work for it, sacrifice for it, and go through the proper procedures. Then I do think, you know, this country could potentially, you know, sort of be a home for all kinds of different people, regardless of their regardless of like many circumstances, because it's what this country was founded on. You know, this country is basically a nation of immigrants, and so yeah, we don't want to do a Jolteon, do we? Okay, let's go left for the backpacker, and yeah. The dumb thing is they fearmonger about illegal immigrants, and they also condemn people who are here legally. That's the thing. I mean, and that's how you know it's just straight up racism, because they're not talking about just the immigrants. They talk about people who are here legally as well. They kind of just lump them all in together, and it's disgusting. And it's disgusting. It's horrible. It's not good. And it's why, you know, I do sort of say, please make sure in like a bit over a week from now, if you can vote early between now and next Tuesday, please vote. And if you can only vote like next Tuesday, please vote. Anyway, sorry, Froggo. I promise my streams are not that political. But just yesterday, I think yesterday could almost be a day that maybe kind of goes down in history. So yeah, I don't know, but I kind of talked about being an immigrant, and I was like, oh, speaking of being an immigrant, there was this thing that happened yesterday that was pretty wild, to put it mildly. So yeah, I just wanted to say that very quickly. So yeah, but anyway, so we won't get into a big political discourse in the comments, but I did just want to say that. And yeah, anyway, so I will check chat. I haven't looked at chat for like a couple of minutes. Xenophobe. Yes, that is the word, Silence Talk. Yeah, xenophobic is just when you just basically racist against people that aren't like yourself. Oh, and thank you, chat, for filling in my roles. Because the thing about this strike, Froggo, if you don't really know about the strike, because I don't think a lot of people know about the strike, it's quite a frustrating thing that some of the messaging on it hasn't been more out there, that more people don't know about it. So I don't blame people for not knowing about it. I'm a bit annoyed about some of the messaging where, you know, a lot of people don't know about it. I sort of say about it, and, you know, people say, like, oh, why do you call these the strike streams? Or like, oh, what video game strike? And stuff like that. And so, you know, like, this is a thing that more people should know about. But it also means that, I'm kind of, like, not allowed to talk about a lot of my, like, video game roles and stuff like that. So that's why chat are, like, telling you, like, who I voice in stuff. Because I can't tell you a lot of my roles right now. So I can tell you, like, something, like, if I'm in, like, anime, I can be like, oh, if you watch Beyblade, like, if you watch Beyblade Burst Quad Drive, I was Bashara Suiro. I absolutely love that role and that character. But yeah. So yeah, so there we go. Cheese, you're so, like, Cheese, I'm so glad you voted early as well. So actually, just quick, like, you know, show of hands here and stuff like that. For those of you in America, who has voted early, who is going to vote early, or who has to wait until, like, the final day of the election next Tuesday. I try and call it the final day of the election rather than like election day or anything, because election or like voting day, because it's not voting day. Like, people have been able to vote for like weeks now, so so I prefer calling it like the final day of the election, because that's what it is. Like, again, next Tuesday it's the final day of the election. It's the final day that people are going to be campaigning. It's the final day people are going to be able to get their votes in and submit their votes and stuff like that. So, on Lara, plan to, but plan fell through. Ah, dang it. May have to wait until day off. That's fair enough. Xander already have. Yes, well done, everyone. And yeah, and Cheese, thank you for doing it early. And again, and I say about voting just because as a green card holder, I can't vote. So I just kind of want to make sure that other people do. Okay, so I know we're a bit battered and bruised here, but we do have 3 lives. Oh, Scientist is a scammer. Stay away from the scammer. No, she's not always a scammer, but in this particular situation, we don't need to switch it. But so, yeah, just as someone who can't, I just want to make sure that the people around me can and do. So there we go. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. But no. But I also just find it so fascinating just because America does have the 50 different states and everything. Like, they all have different procedures for voting. Obviously, there's like a national standard that needs to be met, but different states can hold their elections in different ways, and I find that really fascinating and interesting. And I probably shouldn't. I wonder if I shouldn't have Dynamaxed here, just because I am weak to rock types. But oh well. Stakataka. It is fun to say. I agree, Cheese. Okay. I am gonna ever so slightly begin getting ready to leave to feed the stray cats. As we wrap up this final battle here. Like, I'm going to get my socks and shoes on and stuff like that. So, forgive me if I go off mic occasionally. Okay, it's super effective. And it's confused. That's nice. Oh, that's good as well. Can we get a burn or anything? Max Geyser, burninate! Okay, Kaduj. Right, we'll set up the rain in Spain. How are the kitties doing? They're getting big now because they're several months old. But the problem is, because we, like, found them too late, they still are just kind of, like, wary of us. Like, we can touch them, but they don't really, like, enjoy being touched or seek it. So it's like, we can do it, but they don't, like, seek it out. They don't want to, like, nuzzle us or anything like that. Oh, it snapped out confusion. That's no fair. We got the confusion and the burn. This is good. Okay, let's. So chat, you guys are doing brilliantly. I think this should be it, provided it doesn't use like some critical hit rock slide that like hits all of us and knocks us all out. I think we've got this. Yes! Alright, attack a stacker! Attack the stacker! Stack attacker! Attack the stack attacker! Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. That was a very well played round. I am sorry that it wasn't circuitry. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, like one final time. And then we'll see how this goes. But if Froggo comes back, we'll totally do like a circuitry another time. Because I want to do a circuitry, man. That was fast. Given that we did not have like ×4 super effective, like we didn't beat that with like ground and fighting type Pokemon. We beat that with water types, and that was really fast. Yeah, no, Froggo, it's totally okay. I am as baffled and bemused as everyone else as to why that didn't work. But yeah, what we'll do, if you're happy to, come back, if you like see me around online and stuff like that, and you're available for a wild card, I'd love to do a circuitry with you. And what we can do is I can just give you a code, right? I can just be like, okay, just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like, and then like 9, 8, 7, 6 or something, and then you can just kind of type that in, and then like, and then that should be a way we can work around it. But yeah, that was very weird though. But don't worry. So let's do our patented double shiny check one final time, and then I do need to go. Basculin is not shiny. Tentacruel. So I will be streaming on Halloween, yes. But I might be doing it, like, earlier. So, hang on. Basculin, no. Tentacruel, no. Ordino, no. But it's an Ordino. Get it? But that's okay. I have shinies of all these Pokemon. You know who I don't have a shiny of? Stakataka. Will we get the shiny Stakataka? Will this be my first ever shiny on a wild card? It's a no. Dagnabbit, you boss from a game that I can't remember whether I'm allowed to talk about it or not. Okay. Basculin, no. Tentacruel, no. Ordino, and Stakataka, no. That's a shame, a terrible shame. But yeah, I'm going to go for Ordino, because how often have I ever picked an Ordino? I don't know. But dang. Oh, well. Unlucky. So I don't think we got any shinies today, did we? That was a shame. We had a lot of shiny charms as well, so we had quite good luck. We had quite good odds for having a luckier day today. Today should have mathematically been a luckier day than normal, but oh well. Okay. So that is all from me today. So I will be back. So I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so like it's currently, look, you can see there 17:49. Or if I go to my Switch home menu in a second, I like saving 50 bajillion times. But there you go. So it's 5:49 p.m. if you look in the top right hand corner. 5:49 p.m. So at 4 p.m., so like an hour and 50 minutes ago, that's when I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so if you'd like to join me again tomorrow, I'll be back at 4 p.m. And then Wednesday's my day off, but I'll be uploading a video, like a video, like, oh, on YouTube, a novel thing, I know. So go check that out when I upload it. And then Thursday, though, unless that poll has radically changed, I am thinking that the 2 p.m. slot might be better. So from Thursday onwards, my weekday time might be like 2 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. Okay, because yeah, I need to change the time, and then but the weekends. So I think basically the way it's looking is I'll do 2 p.m. on the weekdays, and then on Saturdays 10 a.m. and then on Sundays 12 p.m. Okay, so it'll be like Saturday 10 a.m., Sunday 12 p.m., weekdays 2 p.m. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that sounds good. Unless a load of people radically change that poll, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully that's good for you guys. I apologize if it's not, but again, hopefully between all those different times and those different days, it means that like you'll be available for something. at least. And if you are only around like on the weekends, I'll try and like, you know, give you extra rounds on the weekends and stuff like that. It's like how I like try and, you know, if it comes down to like, oh, like who gets an extra turn, like Xander, who can only play twice a week, or like Kevin, who's here every day. It's like, oh, I'm gonna give it to Xander because if Xander can play. So I you know, I try and balance it out, but we'll see how it goes. Right, that's it. That's all from me. I'm gonna go feed some cats. Lots of love, guys. Thank you so much for all your amazing support. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, ring the bell. And I will see you guys all again in the future. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. In fact, not that far in the future. So take care, lots of love. See you later. Have a good evening, and bye.